Okay, so I'm trying to make a video for Mr. Pugh, and just going to talk about a lot of the things that I do to start a cellist at age 9. First thing I do is make marks on their hands for bow hold, and this seems to help a lot. I take a pen and draw just on the right side of the tip of their right thumb. I actually draw a little tiny X there. Oh, I'll have to do it with my other thumb because I'm right-handed. And anyway, I don't think you can see that. But just a tiny little X there. And then I also draw a line, this pen doesn't work, between the first and the second crease. So between these two middle fingers, halfway between that crease and that crease. So I draw a little horizontal line there and there. That didn't come out. So just there and there. And then I tell them to touch a pencil to those lines and then touch their mark to the other side of the pencil. And have little curly ears. And then I point out these creases here and tell them those creases should touch the pencil as well. So it's a pretty good, easy bow hold. And then have them do the same thing over here. And then I go through a 4 or 5 step process. I told them step 1, touch that. Oh, well, I actually before that I put these really neat, very gooey kind of pencil grips on. They have these kind. You can buy in Staples. They're really squidgy, and some are better than others. This kind is sort of a diagonal stripe, but this one, and they're all mixed in the same packet. This one has circles going that way. I cut these in half, and they're really easy to put on bows. They go on really fast, so that's an advantage too. And so once they have that little, sort of about a centimeter, a tiny bit, yeah, about a centimeter bit of grip there, they touch that mark. Step 1 would be touching the mark to the grip. Maybe I have a bow with one of these on. Yeah, here it is. So they're going to touch right in the center of that. You can even draw on there, although it's not that easy, but or you could even cut a tiny little hole in there too. Sometimes I do that. So you touch that mark on your thumb right to there. That's step 1. And I do this holding my bow backwards so they don't have to reverse it. Step 1. Step 2, I tell them to put their 2 middle fingers right sitting on top. Not together, a little separation, but step 2, they're on top. Step 3, they slide down. Fingertips sort of touch the hair and then the metal. And then step 4, those outside creases need to touch the wood of the stick, just like they did the pencil. Sometimes I do a step 5 to pronate a little bit. And then we go vertical. And then we do finger taps. I'll do this with my right hand. So tap 1. And as you tap, you feel that same place where it touches each time. And do a few taps. And then we tap the inside fingers. And then if they're really good, they can try to tap the outside fingers. Okay, so that's a good bow hold.